Wait, don't scroll. If you're ARMY, you need to see this right now. Before we start, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Jikook Lover, because only here you'll catch the rare moments other fans miss. Tonight, at one of the most luxurious events in the world, surrounded by celebrities, flashing cameras, and million-dollar watches, something unexpected happened. Not a performance, not a speech, not a red carpet pose. Just 3 seconds. 3 tiny seconds of Jungkook being different. And somehow that small moment made the entire internet melt. The question is, why can't anyone stop replaying it? The night was never supposed to be emotional. It was elegant, controlled, exclusive, the kind of night reserved only for the elite. Soft golden lights reflected off glass walls. Luxury watches sparkled like tiny stars beneath crystal chandeliers. Every step on the carpet sounded deliberate, polished, expensive. Guests spoke in hushed tones, dressed in tailored suits and designer gowns, moving like they belonged to a world far removed from chaos and noise. This was not a concert arena filled with screaming fans. This was high fashion, high class, high prestige, an event hosted by Hublot, a name synonymous with power, wealth, and precision. Everything about the evening felt coldly perfect. Until he arrived. The doors opened quietly, and suddenly the atmosphere shifted. Cameras lifted almost instinctively, as if pulled by gravity. Heads turned, whispers spread, not because someone announced him, not because music played, but because his presence alone demanded attention. Jungkook stepped inside, calm, effortless, dressed in a sleek dark suit that fit him like it had been designed only for him. Clean lines, minimal accessories, hair perfectly styled, sharp yet soft at the same time. He didn't look like an idol. He didn't look like the playful youngest member fans joke about online. He looked like a global icon, like someone born to stand among luxury brands and world-class celebrities, like he belonged on the cover of every magazine in that room. For a moment, everything felt still. Flash, flash, flash. Cameras chased him from every angle. His expression remained composed, professional, almost unreadable. The kind of face celebrities master after years in the spotlight. Untouchable, elegant, perfect. But then, something happened that no one expected. Somewhere off camera, a voice called out to him. Soft, casual, almost personal. He turned his head, and in that split second, the mask dropped. His eyes curved first, then his lips. Then, suddenly, he lifted his hand to cover his mouth like he couldn't stop himself from smiling. A shy laugh escaped. Small, quiet, natural. Not the rehearsed smile for photographers. Not the polished red carpet expression. This was different. This was Jungkook. Just Jungkook. No stage lights. No choreography. No idol persona. Just a young man caught off guard, laughing softly like any normal person would. 3 seconds. That was all it took. 3 seconds that no one was prepared for. But the camera caught everything, and the internet exploded. Within minutes, the clip spread across social media like wildfire. Fans reposted it with shaking captions. Edits appeared instantly. Slow-motion versions. Zoomed-in cuts. Close-ups of his eyes. His dimples. The way his shoulders relaxed when he laughed. People weren't just watching it. They were studying it, obsessing over it, feeling something they couldn't explain. Because the contrast was almost unreal. Here he was, standing inside one of the most luxurious events in the world, surrounded by wealth and status and glittering perfection. Yet the moment that stole everyone's heart wasn't glamorous at all. It was soft, shy, human, and somehow that made it more powerful than any performance he'd ever done. Fans started posting things like, "Why does this tiny smile hurt my heart?" Others wrote, "He looks so real here, not like a superstar, just him." Some admitted they replayed it dozens of times without realizing. No scandal, no controversy, no dramatic headline, just a smile. And still, millions of people couldn't look away. Maybe that's Jungkook's real magic. Not the high notes, not the dance breaks, not the sold-out stadiums, but moments like this. Moments where the world's biggest star suddenly feels like the boy next door. Moments where luxury fades into the background and humanity takes center stage. Because perfection can impress you, but sincerity makes you fall in love all over again. a few hours of excitement, maybe a day of trending hashtags. Then the world moves on to the next headline, the next scandal, the next shiny thing. But this one didn't disappear. It lingered, like a song stuck in your head at 3 a.m. The next morning, fan accounts were still talking about it. Reaction videos kept popping up. Even people who weren't hardcore fans started sharing the clip with captions like, "Okay, I get the hype now." That's when everyone realized this wasn't just another celebrity moment. It was something else, something softer, something quieter, something that didn't scream for attention but somehow stole it anyway. At the event itself, insiders later described how different Jungkook felt compared to the image people usually see on stage. They said he wasn't trying too hard. He wasn't forcing charisma. He wasn't performing. He was just present, greeting staff politely, bowing slightly, smiling at people like they were old friends. Simple things, normal things. But on someone like him, those small gestures felt almost unreal. Because how could someone standing in a room filled with millionaires and global elites still feel so grounded? How could the same person who sells out stadiums worldwide still laugh shyly like a teenager caught off guard? It didn't match the superstar narrative people had built in their heads. And maybe that's exactly why it hit so hard. Fans began dissecting every detail. The way his shoulders relaxed when he laughed. The way his eyes disappeared into crescents. The way he instinctively covered his mouth, almost embarrassed by his own smile. It wasn't calculated. It wasn't camera ready. It was the kind of reaction you have when you forget the world is watching. And that's rare, especially for someone who has lived under cameras for most of his life. Some even called it dangerous, because moments like that, they don't just make you admire an artist. They make you emotionally attached. They make you feel close. Too close. Suddenly, Jungkook didn't feel like a distant global celebrity walking through luxury halls. He felt like someone you knew. Someone you could talk to. Someone who could stand next to you and laugh at something stupid and small. And that illusion of closeness, that's what made millions of hearts race all at once. Edits started adding soft music behind the clip. Slow motion sparkles, black and white filters, captions like "boyfriend energy" and "the softest Jungkook ever." But even without the edits, the original clip was still the most powerful. Because it was real. No script, no retakes, just 3 accidental seconds that felt more honest than hours of polished footage. And maybe that's the real mystery no one can quite explain. In a room built on luxury, image, and perfection.